but it's going to get a little bit worse today. Let's check in with Hannah Gard back in the studio with more on the forecast to come. Hannah?
Hey guys, yeah, we do have an update to our forecast. We are now watching for a tornado watch in effect for our entire area, all of southern Mississippi, most of Louisiana. This is until 7 this evening. So we are already seeing a lot of alerts over here to the west of us near Alexandria. We had a confirmed tornado, and that line of storms is starting to head our way right now. Looking at Viper radar, you can see that tornado watch popping up now for us. We're starting to see some scattered shower activity too. It's moving into parts of the North Shore. Here's that tornado warning near Alexandria that we did see a confirmed tornado, and we have a very strong line of storms that is pushing our way. But what you're feeling right now are the winds. This is the view from the lakefront camera. We're seeing the palm trees swaying out there. High winds are pushing those clouds very quickly from south to north, so we're going to continue to see that as we go throughout the afternoon as well. Our peak wind gusts so far at New Orleans International, 53 miles per hour. So we're starting to see frequent gusts now of over 50 miles per hour. We also saw a 51 mile per hour gust at the lakefront. Many areas over 40 miles per hour. And because of that, we do have a high wind warning in effect until 9 this evening. That's for those wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. We could see up to 60 mile per hour wind gusts at some points. And it's going to continue to get worse as we head toward the afternoon hours. About 2 to 3, we'll start to see those wind gusts becoming more and more frequent, up to 60 miles per hour. After that front moves through, that's when we're going to see those winds changing directions and tapering off. But the front itself, that severe threat, is also going to have a damaging wind component to it. So along with the high winds that we're going to see until 9 this evening, those severe storms will come through in the late afternoon, early evening hours. We do have an enhanced tornado risk as well, where we could see strong tornadoes. The good news, you saw how skinny that system was on radar. It is going to be in and out pretty quickly, and it's moving very fast. So that will help to reduce the flooding threat, the hail threat, but we do have to watch for fast moving tornadoes and damaging winds. Here's the severe weather outlook. Of course, we have that tornado watch now, but the hatching here, those black lines, that means we are at an elevated risk of seeing a strong tornado over EF2 strength. So really want to keep this tornado threat in mind if you're going to be out and about today. Make sure you have ways to get those warnings. 75 mile per hour or higher wind gusts with that line of storms moving through too. If you have Mardi Gras decorations, if you have tents outside still from the parade route, make sure that all of that is secured, because that's going to be flying down the roads as these storms and winds are picking up. Here's the timing on our future radar. We start to see those showers that are already west of us moving in by about 1 to 2. We're also going to have some thunderstorms starting to pop up. But the closer the line gets to us, the more it's going to start to come together, and we'll see isolated storms that could be severe embedded in that line. And then the line itself is going to have damaging winds that are pushing it through. So we have two different elements to look at: tornado threat, wind threat, and the timing on this will be about 3 to 4 that it starts to move into our area. Then moving through places like the metro, as we get to about 4 to 5. We're seeing those storms becoming stronger, where you have more of these purples. The farther to the east they get, they're going to strengthen. So that's what we're going to watch for closely as we approach the evening hours. We're still seeing those storms in our eastern areas, southern Mississippi, Plaquemines Parish, until 7, and then we'll see that pushing out after 8 o'clock. All of those storms will be moving to our east, and we will see things clearing up. But looking at the significant tornado potential, this is peaking right as that line of storms comes through. We'll be in our peak daytime heating in the afternoon, early evening. We have the wind dynamics that we need to see a strong tornado possible. That's why we really want to make sure that you're paying attention to this. We're under a watch. That means you need to be prepared, run through your severe weather plan. A warning is when there's a tornado spotted or indicated by radar. That's when we need you to execute that plan. Go to the most interior place in your home. An emergency, a tornado emergency, is a severe threat to human life or catastrophic damage. That means we know that damage is ongoing with that tornado, and that's when you really need to make sure that you're staying put in that safe space. If you download our weather app, you'll get all of those watches, warnings, everything will be notified for you, and then we also will be live on there if we do have an active warning. So make sure you download that. You can also get the lightning alerts if you're going to be out and about for Mardi Gras, but we want to make sure you're somewhere that you can take shelter if we do have a warning come out. Temperature-wise, before the storms come through, we're going to be almost 80 degrees. With the really strong gusty winds, you'll be dealing with that all day. Look at our tower camera. It's shaking out there. So we're already seeing those really gusty winds. Temperature-wise, we're seeing the sun peeking through. We're about in the mid-70s right now, gusting over 50 miles per hour. So it is a bad hair day. It's a bad day to have a headpiece out there as well. Make sure you're securing everything down. Giving you that first alert. Severe storms, those will come in after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, lasting through around 8. After that, cooler air coming in will be in the 60s for Ash Wednesday. We'll fall down to the low 60s Thursday with frost possible in the morning hours. We quickly warm up again on Friday ahead of another.
Fox 8 Your Weather Authority. A tornado watch has been issued for Jefferson, Lafourche, Orleans, Plaquemines, St. Bernard, St. Charles, St. James, St. John the Baptist, St. Tammany, Tangipahoa, Terrebonne, Washington, Hancock and Pearl River counties, until 7 midnight. Also a high wind warning has been issued for Washington,